Hello, my lovely, wonderful people. Welcome back to the news. No doubt the ruling All Progressive Congress secured a landslide victory in the Benue state local government elections held on Saturday, winning all 23 chairmanship positions and the 276 councillorship seats in the state. The elections were conducted by the Benue State Independent Electoral Commission (BSEC), announcing the result on Saturday at the Commission's headquarters in Maiduguri. The BSEC chairman, Mr. Richard, confirmed that the APC indeed achieved a clean sweep of the polls, which were contested by 5 out of the 8 political parties that had initially expressed interest. And the chairman stated that the elections was largely peaceful. It was a peaceful election with no major incidents reported, except in Okukpo local government area where a BSEC official was briefly held hostage, but thanks to the swift intervention of the police, the official was safely returned to Maiduguri, and the APC won all the 23 local government positions, that's the chairmanship positions, and the 276 councillorship positions out of all the political parties that contested. The PDP, the SDP, the Labour Party, ABGA, all participated in the election. But then, the governor of Benue State, Governor Hyacinth, Alia, on Monday swore in these newly elected local government chairmen, where he charged them to uphold the highest standard of governance without fear or favor. Yes, he noted that the People's Democratic Party had alleged that the election was marred by irregularities and demanded its cancellation, but he insisted that the election was free and fair and reflected the will of Benue people. Yes, my country people, that was what the governor said, because the PDP in the state kicked against that election. They said, lie, this election wasn't free, neither was it fair. That the All Progressive Congress swept all the seats, all the position. They did not even give one local government to the PDP. Neither did they give one councillorship position to the PDP or any other opposition parties in the state. They swept all the votes. They swept all the positions. So the PDP now in the states have alleged irregularities, and that the election was not transparent. But the governor noted that it was a free and fair election, where he demanded integrity, foresight, and steadfast dedication to the principles of accountability, transparency, fairness, and honesty in all the dealings of these newly elected local government chairmen and the councillors. He urged them to emphasize on personal He urged them to de-emphasize on personal gains in leadership and rather focus on bringing democratic deliverables closer to the people, that leadership is about service and sacrifice, not personal glory. So, my country people, this is very interesting. And you know that the governor of Benue State is a reverend father. Yes, he is a reverend father. To show that politics is about game, is a very wonderful game. Politics is a very wonderful game. In fact, in Nigeria, it is a dirty game. And it is all about numbers. So, the governor of Benue State, being a reverend father, did not stop him from making sure that his party swept all the votes. Yes, he made sure that his party swept all the votes, leaving no position for another opposition party to take over. Both the chairmanship, they took all the votes. The councillorship, it was all Progressive Congress. So the PDP, deeply saddened by the bizarre display of lack of integrity, not only by the Benue governor but also the Benue State Independent Electoral Commission (BSEC), which had noted that they will make sure the election was free and fair, noted that both Governor Ali and BSEC had failed the Benue people, and in doing so violated their sworn oaths to uphold the integrity of the electoral process in the state. That what transpired in the election was nothing more than a mockery of democracy, a charade orchestrated to deceive the people and to thrust a puppet regime at the 23 local government councils of the state to perpetuate a continuous cycle of poverty, a vicious cycle of poverty breeding underdevelopment at the tier of administration, where they also called for the cancellation of the Saturday elections and the conduct of a fresh exercise. So my country people, the PDP have said that they would take this matter to court, that they are going to explore legal opinions because of the Saturday's election. They are not pleased with the Saturday's election. So they want to challenge the process of the Saturday election by taking them to court and, to seek a legal option concerning this. So my country people, what are your thoughts on this? The PDP kicks as Father Ali swears in the Benue local government chairman. But then what can they do? The deed has been done already, my country people. The deed has been done. Not only the Benue state governor, this other governor, the Akwa Ibom state governor, you see that majority of the polls, majority of the local governments, except some few councillorship positions, were given to the PDP. In Akwa Ibom state, the APC, that's the PDP, I beg your pardon, won 30 seats in Akwa Ibom state. Although the election saw a little bit of violence, but it was relatively peaceful. Although some violence were reported in some local government areas, but the Benue state elections was relatively peaceful. We heard little or no news from Benue state concerning violence or ballot box snatching whatsoever. So it was a smooth election. But then the PDP are saying that the election was rigged, that the APC made sure they won all the votes in Benue state. And guys, what did we expect? As an APC controlled state, I mean, they ought to get majority of the vote. But the thing is, they did not even allow other opposition parties to even get hold of one position. Councillorship slot, nothing. The chairmanship position, nothing. So that is just it. But in the case of Rivers State, guys, it was quite the opposite. It was quite the opposite. In fact, Rivers State, is like the gangster state of Nigeria. With the way things are going, guys, Rivers State, the only state in Nigeria that an opposition political party is, in fact, swept all the votes. Swept almost all the votes out of the 22 local government areas, swept all the votes in Rivers. You can see. So my country people, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.